When people think of Washington, D.C., they often think of power. They see the stark white dome of the Capitol, a symbol broadcast across the world. They imagine the hum of politics, the urgent footsteps of aides, the stern faces of those who make decisions that ripple across continents. But this is only one story, the loudest one. There is another D.C., a city that moves at the pace of a slow walk. It is a place of quiet moments and hidden beauty. A landscape of small kindnesses and whispered histories. This is the Washington that reveals itself not on a news feed, but on a meandering path through a neighborhood park. A city few people truly see. This other city exists in the spaces between the headlines. You find it in the soft morning light filtering through the leaves of an old oak tree on a residential street. The city was planned with an artist's care, a vision of space and order. The French-American engineer Pierre-Charles L'Enfant imagined a capital built not just of stone and brick, but of sightlines and grand perspectives. He drew a grid of streets and then overlaid it with wide, diagonal avenues, creating a web of connections that feels both logical and poetic. These avenues, named for the States of the Union, converge at circles and squares, creating public spaces that feel like outdoor rooms. This design is not merely functional, it is an aesthetic statement, monumental and human-scaled at once. This intentional design makes the city a walker's paradise. You can stand in Dupont Circle and see avenues stretching like the spokes of a wheel, each inviting a different journey. This is a city meant to be seen on foot, experienced as a series of unfolding vistas. Trees and green spaces are not just an afterthought in Washington. They are an essential part of its character, shaping the city's every mood. Nearly a third of the district is dedicated parkland, dense canopies forming green tunnels over residential streets, muting sound and cooling air. One of the largest and wildest spaces is Rock Creek Park, a forested ravine through the city. It is a place where the urban world falls away. Deer move with quiet grace, small creeks murmur over stones. Cardinals and warblers fill the air with song. Hikers, runners, cyclists, trails winding among old-growth trees, historic stone bridges, and benches for quiet reflection. Further east, the Anacostia River is undergoing a quiet revival. Once neglected and polluted, it's being brought back to life by communities and stewards. Kayaks and canoes glide. River walks invite sunset strolls. Herons and egrets hunt among restored wetlands. This steady healing is a quiet triumph, a testament to resilience, green veins that help the whole city breathe. The city's monuments undergo a profound transformation after the sun sets. By day, they're crowded and noisy. At night, soft, still, contemplative. Harsh light gives way to artful illumination that reveals texture. The Lincoln Memorial glows, mirrored in the reflecting pool. At the World War II Memorial, water whispers among illuminated pillars. The Jefferson Memorial sits in serene solitude by the tidal basin. Crowds thin, voices soften. This is the Washington that listens. Without daytime distraction, you feel the weight of words carved in stone. Before the stone of hope, messages deepen in the stillness. Each spring, the city is transformed by a delicate wave of pale pink and white, a gift from Japan in 1912, a living symbol of friendship and renewal. Their power lies in brevity. A brief peak, then petals fall like gentle snow. They compel us to slow down, to simply be present. In Sakura Fubuki, the blossom blizzard, beauty becomes a farewell. For a short time, Washington becomes a city of poetry, even the air filled with falling flowers. To truly know Washington is to know its distinct neighborhoods, each with character, history, and rhythm. Georgetown feels like another era. Brick townhouses and cobblestones. The C&O Canal runs through it like a slow, watery memory. Behind the dome, Capitol Hill is porches, markets, and tree-lined streets. On U Street, once Black Broadway, murals and music venues honor a vibrant legacy. Across the river, Anacostia's deep roots fuel a renaissance. Art spaces, local businesses, community care. Washington is more than its politics, a place where history meets daily life. Its true heart is its people, volunteers restoring rivers and parks. Artists paint community walls, turning blank space into pride. Teachers nurture the next generation. Immigrants, Ethiopian, Salvadoran, Vietnamese, share recipes and traditions. Neighbors on porches, helping hands, a violin in the metro. Look away from loud symbols of power. Walk farther. Sit in a small park. Listen for rustling leaves and distant bells. If you slow down and stay curious, Washington will show you its soul. Not just a capital of a nation, but a home of unexpected beauty and profound humanity.